Watts historically has been an underserved community. Over 90% of our students and our families live below the poverty line.
It's very dangerous. There's a lot of gun violence.
We are the only public middle school in Watts. Our students here have the most grit and the most passion that I've ever experienced.
I want people to know that there are good things in Watts.
And the garden is an oasis on this campus.
Our nonprofit is called Community Healing Gardens. It's a big, open, urban garden space.
It's beautiful. You try and really get into the community and see how you can make your own community better. Because if we all focused on our individual communities, then everybody would be living better, everybody would be feeling better.
What the kids get out of this is a whole new experience to life. It gives them responsibility,
Purpose.
a safe space to be who they are.
Growing up in the city, it's hard to find areas of like actual nature happening. They probably don't see that all the time.
No, they don't. I mean, look at the juxtaposition. If you
Yeah.
look across the street, you have a train track.
Are these strawberries you said? Your strawberries?
We've got great strawberry patches growing.
Okay.
These are orange.
Orange. Oh, they're little. Oh, I didn't
They're
see.
little.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the children have never even seen strawberries growing or kale or collard growing.
Yeah. This is like called the food desert, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fast food, a lot of liquor stores. But the great thing is the community is starting to rise up
Yeah.
on many different levels, not just because of us, but because of programs like us. It gets the kids engaged to go home and say, Mom, I have some kale and I grew it.
She kept saying, it's such a small thing we're doing. And I'm like, it's not a small thing you're doing. It's a really incredibly important thing you're doing.
It really brings people together instead of people getting away from each other. Nothing bad could happen to us because
Yeah.
knowing in this community a lot of bad things happen.
How did you find this place?
Well, not most schools have a garden class, so I chose this class, and I love this class. It's amazing.
What do you love about gardening now?
I just love planting into the ground, into the soil.
What's your favorite thing to grow so far?
Sunflowers.
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite flower. I have a tattoo. I'm like upset. Don't get tattoos until you're old enough. But no, I love sunflowers. They're so
Yeah,
beautiful.
They're very beautiful.
Yeah.
They're bright.
Yeah, they follow the sun. They're so pretty. They just, I don't know why sunflowers feel like hope to me.
Yeah.
When you take a child out of the four walls and you give them a space that they can identify with and have nature in their lives, wouldn't you be happy? Wouldn't you feel fulfilled?
It seems simple, but this garden is really making a difference in their lives, and I really hope this creates a domino effect with other schools and other communities because we need it.
I wanted to give back what I got, which was a chance to be a better version of myself. And that's what I want to pass on to the kids that come here that want to work with us.
Nicole Landers is the co-founder of Community Healing Gardens. She's here with Geraldine, who's a student at Edwin Markham Middle School. Welcome to the show, y'all.
Thank you.
I'm so excited you're here. So we talked about food deserts. Help us understand the issue of what that is.
So a food desert is an urban area that has a lack of healthy and fresh foods. And if you're a mom of three, and you're a single mom of three, and I know that you were raised in a
Yes.
single family household.
Yeah, with lots of kids.
With lots of kids, and you have not the means of transportation to get outside of your community, how are you accessing the healthy food options that we all need to thrive and grow?
Yeah.
With LA having the sunshine that we have most of the time, why not grow your own?
Absolutely.
Really that easy.
Especially for, our family would have loved that because we were poor. Like, groceries are expensive. Like,
They sure
eating
are.
out, we didn't know money to do that.
Organic food is not cheap, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Unless
Very
you're
true.
growing it
Yeah.
yourself.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
and that's why I think they should teach that in schools and stuff. And what y'all are doing is so important. But Geraldine, you think the garden is worth more than just the food it provides, though, right?
Yeah, there's two sides of a story. One side is just plain land. There's nothing to do there. And on the other side of the land, it's the garden where you grow, you create life, and you meet new people you never thought you would meet.
That's amazing. It's so simple, like what you say, but it's so powerful. Is this where y'all met?
Yes. To be honest, we wouldn't have become best friends if it wasn't for this garden. Me and him live in different streets, and I wouldn't be able to go because I have no supervision on me.
It helped me raise my grades. I used to have D's and F's, and now I have A's and B's. When you just plan, you just zone out and you think about, okay, I'm planting, I'm creating life, then that means I have to make my life better. And so I raised my grades up.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? How old are you?
I'm 14.
Okay, you have figured all that out at 14?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you think, like, after y'all get out here, you start growing food that you can eat, do you think that's kind of changed what you're eating?
Yeah, I have tried new things and added more things to my usual meals.
Also, my family has changed a lot in them. Before, they weren't like not eat kale, and one time I brung it, and they just loved it.
I hated the strawberries from the supermarkets, but then when I actually ate some that we grew, it felt so rewarding. And then when we actually ate it, it was a lot sweeter. And then I started like eating the fresh produce here, like the tomatoes here, which made me lose 26 pounds.
What?
Before I changed my eating habits, I would like snack on chips, snack on...
A bunch of processed food.
Yeah. But then we had cucumbers here, and I brought them home. And when I was hungry, I would literally just grab a cucumber and eat it like that.
That's so great. It's similar for you?
Yeah, I took some home. My sister cooks up whatever I bring from the garden.
Wow, you're the gardener, she's the cook?
Yeah.
I like it.
I love it.
This is living proof. They're changing their diets, they're changing what they're grabbing because they feel proud, they feel accomplished, they've grown something.
We're not just opening the youth to the soil and
Yeah.
to the food and the healthy nutrition, but we're opening their eyes for a new career path, so it gets them excited to stay in school. These high school students needed to get jobs for the summer to help their families. And I saw the importance of teaching about financial literacy through food.
What did you do with like your first paycheck?
I bought my parents like a dish rack, and then I also bought some new utensils, pots and pans for them.
Oh my gosh, that was so nice, that was kind.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful thing. That says a lot about you. Yeah.
Kelly coming here today, shedding a light on this little engine that could, is so powerful.
Thank you so much for letting me come to your garden. What you're doing here is so cool. It's so powerful. You're not even aware of it yet, but you will be. But thank you for letting me take y'all's time today.
I have a bouquet that we picked from our garden for you.
You are so sweet. Look at you, you're such a gentleman. Giving a lady flowers, have you done this before?
No.
First time for everything. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Kelly, I have something to give you too. I want you to remember the garden.
Oh my God, I will always remember the garden. Thank you so much,
And on
Rudy.
behalf of Markham, we want to give you this shirt.
Yes, thank you guys so much. This was sweet. Can we get a picture? Let's get a picture, guys.
This way, here we go, everyone.
All things grow with love.
Please welcome the Community Healing Garden student interns. This is Rudy and Iris. Okay, so we heard how the garden changed your lives. Did it change your future, you think?
It has greatly changed my future because just by doing the little things, by putting away the tools, planting a plant, it has greatly taught me responsibility skills. And now that has strengthened my thoughts on going to college.
That's good. That's awesome, man. Wow. So, oh my God, what do you think?
Yeah, the garden also changed my perspective on college because, like, the garden has so much to do with, like, life science, which is part of my major I'm going to study at Cal State Long Beach.
Get it? And you just keep telling yourself. That's what I did. I kept telling myself. Every time somebody would be like, no, you're not pretty, or you aren't the best singer, or you can't do this. I did. Yeah. You did. It's like, that's the same thing. You can do anything you put your mind to.
Yes.
I'm living proof of that because I come from nothing. So why do you think the garden, Nicole, has such an impact on their future?
Well, when you grow from a seed to table and you look at that life cycle, it gives you ownership. So when Iris and Rudy came to the farm and they're not eating kale and they don't know what that is, or arugula, and then they're growing it from start to finish, it changed their perspective on food and it changed their perspective on life.
Amen. It's so cool. So, Bibi, I know you have a special special surprise. You have a special prize for these guys, right?
Yes. A surprise? Yes. On behalf of Live Nation, I'm giving all these kids here with the Watts Garden a pair of tickets to see me live with the Jonas Brothers on the Happiness Begins tour on December 15th at the Forum in Los Angeles. December 15th!
Oh my gosh! You're gonna freak out. I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I can talk a lot. Seriously, not gonna stop. Yep, still here, not going anywhere. I see you. Don't walk away from this.